Hi friends, Steph and Ms.Val here welcoming you back to the channel. She's on one today, I'll warn you. We're gonna do some restorative yoga at the wall. So go ahead and grab your clear chunk of wall. That'll be your only required prop. And then make your floor more comfortable. I've still got my mat, but I layered over a blanket. I've got an extra blanket for my head. You can have more for your hips and get your body nice and cozy with any additional props that you want. We're gonna start in legs up the wall, just like it sounds. Get yourself comfy, throw your legs up the wall, and we'll see you there. We're just gonna take a few breaths to ground into this shape. Take a few deep breaths to feel the weight of the body and the extra weight from your elevated legs. Feel no force at all to be here. Like I said, we won't be here very long, but if at any point your knees would rather go soft and bend, they always can. Invite your awareness to the rhythm of your breathing. And you don't have to change anything about your breath. Maybe you simply imagine your breath moving through your body from the soles of your elevated feet to a relaxation to the top of the head. As you breathe in, possibly the energy runs from feet to head. And as you breathe out, possibly the energy moves from head to feet. Let's stay here for 3 more rounds of breath. Now, if they haven't already, begin to soften your knees, letting your heels gently slide down your wall until the soles of the feet can rest. Again, how close you have your hips to your wall is completely up to you. They can adjust, be closer or farther at any time. Take a deep breath in right here. When you breathe out, let your feet begin to slide along your wall to your left. Knees getting heavy as you fall into a gentle twist. Let your feet slide along your wall all the way down until they can feel maybe the baseboard of your wall. Remember that you could incorporate any other props that you love if you'd rather that your knees land on a block or a bolster to shallow the depth of your twist. It's always there for you. As you feel the lower half of your body sink in, let your awareness gently travel from feet back up to the top of your head and the comfort in your upper body. We're going to stay in this supported twist for a few more easy breaths. Let gravity do more of the work for you. On your next inhale, let your knees begin to come back to center. Let your feet slide or walk along your wall. And there's no rush to the second side. Take a pause out of your twist with the hips gently on the mat. Knees could stay bent or the legs could always re-extend. Back up your wall, back to Viparita Karni. Taking another round of your breath, an easy breath in and an easy breath out. To begin, slow walk of the feet along your wall to your right. Let your knees begin to fall heavy off the right side. Walk it all the way till your feet can feel the baseboard of your wall. Body a little heavier, twisting on the second side. Listen to the easy rhythm of your breath as you soften down through your knees and through your shoulders. Take another full breath in and surrender on another breath out. Gently, when you're ready and you feel balance side to side, this time on our way out of our twist, we're going to roll all the way onto our right side. So let your left shoulder, elbow, and wrist lift gently to roll you completely and comfortably onto your right side, where you might find the support of your lower arm. You might move props around you, but we're just here to pause. Take another deep breath. We're going to move ourselves just a little bit farther away from the wall. So scoot yourself until your hips are about a foot or a foot and a half away. Then roll your way back to centered on your back, and we'll bring feet back up the wall with purposeful space between the hips and the wall itself. Cross your right ankle over top of your left knee, gently finding a figure 4 shape in the legs. Feel this out. Feel this rotation in the hip joint. Again, just pause and notice. Then if you like, you can bend your supporting leg until the sole of your left foot comes onto the wall. Everything is open to adjustment. Your hips can stay where they started, or they can always scoot themselves back closer to the wall. The closer your hips are with this bent supported leg, the tighter the legs will be drawn into the body. So that is all up to you. No shape ever has to be deep to be effective. Listen to the rhythm of your breathing. We're going to stay here for a little while longer. Notice your body and notice your breath. If your body struggles to hold the shape or your breath struggles to stay steady, then it's just information to shift. We've got another big breath in, another easy breath out. If your left knee bent, to bring those legs closer, re-extend that left leg back up the wall. If your hips wiggled their way closer, you might need the space before you uncross your right leg and return to your starting position. Give yourself the benefit of a little extra space at least to start. We'll pause for a moment, a little extra gentle, legs up the wall. We'll gently switch sides in this figure 4. Cross your left knee over top of, cross your left ankle over top of your right knee. Again, pause in the rotation. Breathe. You might stay exactly where you are. You might explore bending this right knee, stamping the right foot on the wall to draw the legs in closer. You might move your whole self closer to your wall to change sensation. There is no force, there's simply a feeling of support as you breathe from the soles of the feet to the top of the head. Give yourself another couple of deep and easy breaths. Notice where you are, notice how you feel, and just notice if anything has evolved and changed. When you feel a balance from right and left side, begin to slowly reverse how you got here. Re-extending the right leg if it bent. Maybe adjusting the hips to have more space and uncrossing your left leg from the right when you're ready. Take a deep breath in and a deeper breath out. We're going to bend both knees again, but this time we're going to bring the knees wider. So the feet stamp to the wall and the knees go wide into a supported version of a squat. Now you can stay with hips farther away. Oh my goodness. You're a lot today, honey. I took her spot, so she is trying to take it back, I guess. You can stay with your hips farther away from your wall, or you can scoot them back up closer. Kind of the same rule will apply, that the closer that your hips come to your wall, the deeper the stretch and the hips will become, and so you always have the room to adjust this. As you stamp the soles of your feet fully on your wall, allow your knees to go wide. And if you want some support or need some support, you could hold on to the knees or thighs, or you could grab some props to stick underneath the weight of the legs. We'll be here supported by the wall, supported by the floor to feel a grounding. To encourage an energy and an opening deep in the hips and the strong muscles that surround them. If you ever need more joy in your yoga practice, then get a dog. Let's stay here for another deep breath in and another deep breath out. Then gently we'll heel toe the feet back to center on your wall and your knees closer together. For the sake of balance, we're going to cross one more time, right over the left, but stacked at the knees this time. And for this twist, I never feel like I need to go all the way in. That is up to you. You can let those legs fall all the way off the left side of your mat, or maybe you just go partially to get some space in the outer hip and to bring in just the tiniest bit of that internal rotation. We'll let the legs walk their way back to center. Uncross your right, pause, breathe, and cross over your left. Let those legs go a little bit to the right. They don't have to go far, again, to get all of the benefits. Let this twist gently, close the hips gently. Twist as much as you like. Stay supported. Rolling back when you feel balanced, uncross the legs. And one more time, we're gonna scoot ourselves back up closer to the wall. There's never a really easy way to do this. I kind of just scramble on the hips and squiggle your way back up till hips are close enough that you feel supported when you put your legs back up the wall, that you don't have to hold on too hard here. You might let your arms rest out wide to the side as we come back full circle to Viparita Karani. Let your eyelids close. The muscles of the face relax. Let your body sink gently with that extra gravity. If you love where you are, stay as long as you like. If you're ready, gently let the toes wiggle. Let the kneecaps soften. And if they haven't already, let the heels slide down your wall until the soles of the feet can touch. Take an easy breath in. Feel the belly expand into the thighs. Take an easy breath out and roll to whichever side feels easier to you in this moment. Once again, your lower arm can be a cushion for the head or pull around any props that you want. Take a moment to pause, to breathe. And when you're ready, press yourself up and around to a comfy seat. We'll come to meet in a comfy seat. You can even lean up against your wall if you want to, hands in the lap or hands together in front of the heart. Taking a few more moments to thank our bodies for all the awesome things that they do for us every day, for our minds being open and present throughout our practice, for feeling joy, and for feeling gratitude. The teacher in me honors the teacher in you. Namaste. Val and I hope that you feel a little more grounded or at least a little more joyful after that short practice. Remember that the wall is such an overlooked but such an awesome prop for more grounding, more stability, and it's that prop that everybody's got right in front of their face. If you enjoyed this practice and you want some more, take this class next. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.